Superman.
Miss Lane.
Recently, you've come under a lot of fire for
I
what
know,
some
it's
might.
a lot of fire,
It's a
but-
lot.
Hi, so first of all, congratulations on this film. Being a
you.
longtime Superman fan, my initial takeaway was how deftly all of the crazy, weird parts of the Superman mythos gets included in this film that a lot of people might not know about. Were you aware of how wild and wacky, like Superman's, not just the Rogues Gallery, but the rest of the world of Superman can be?
Well, the best thing, one of the best things about getting this job is that DC gave us access to all of their comics. Yeah. So even before we started rehearsing or prepping for the roles, we were all nerding out and reading everything that we could. So we did get a glimpse of it, but definitely being able to play with all of that craziness was fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, it was just so cool. Like she said, we had access to all the comic books. Even though Eve is like not in any, she's like in like 2 or 3.
Right.
I was like, where are my comic books? And then I'm like, oh, I mean, it's Superman. It's just so, he's like the superheroes of superheroes. It's just so cool that we get to be a part, and you know, like, and there's just no one better for the job than James. He's such a connoisseur when it comes to comic books that we knew he would get it right.
Oh, for sure. Maria, I'm really curious whether it's like flying around or releasing nanobots. What's the best acting advice or tip that you got for playing an action that is distinctly superhuman?
Oh gosh. To bring it to my body, you know what I mean? Because there's a lot of things that engineer experiences that are not from this world. So I had to make it make sense for me. For example, the way she connects to the computers, to other machines. How would that feel in my body? Does it tickle? Does it hurt? So we came up with this kind of language for different situations. How does it feel to create the blaze? It was really interesting to play with those physical sensations for me to make sense, and hopefully for the audience too. Even though we do suspend, you know, we have our sense of reality when we watch movies, I feel like as an audience member, to me, it has to make sense. So that was my one thing, you know, to bring it to my body and make it make sense for me.
Sara, I'm curious, Jimmy Olsen in this film, I mean, like, adorable, but what makes him irresistible?
What do you mean? Have you looked at him? He's perfect. He's so cute. He has like, he's muscular, you know. Oh my God. You know, it's all about the personality, and he's just so cute. And, you know, I think for Eve, it was the first man that actually said no to her. And then he's like, that's it. And then she's like, wait a minute. No. Now I want him more.
No need to thank us, sir, as we will not appreciate it.
And the confidence I feel like he has, which is out of this world. So it's really that thing of when someone doesn't want you, sometimes, and it's like the first time someone rejects you, you're just like, wait a minute. No. That doesn't happen.
I love that. I'm sure a lot of people watching and listening will be taking notes. They'll be like, oh, okay. So the first person to say no, got it.
He looked at me.
Something else I really loved about this film, it has a lot to say. Has a lot to say about who we are right now, how we treat each other. Aside from strictly being entertained, what would you love people to walk away from the film thinking about or feeling?
To me, when I watched the movie, I felt that humans are worth fighting for, that we are not inherently evil, that we are good, and that no matter what's happening around us, we can all make better choices. And that's it. Our choices, our actions is, you know, what defines who we are. So I left the theater feeling hope and strength. Yeah, I think what Gabby said, like, I hope people feel hopeful. I hope people will feel positivity for it, and, you know, and just really understand that people aren't just one thing. Even you look at someone like Lex Luthor, you know, he's not just evil. Like, everything that makes him who he is comes from really believing that he's doing the right thing. I think a lot of it is just, you know,
that you're not just evil, you're not just a good guy. The messiness is what makes you you.
I love that. I love that. Look at all the dimensions of a person, even if you don't agree with them.
Exactly.
In reflection of that answer, and given what we know about Superman and Clark, raised in a very humble way, but really probably the most powerful being on the planet. What do you think in the Superman power set is actually the most useful thing that Superman has and can do in real life?
I think the fact that he was raised by good, humble people, it's what makes him so great. There's a lot of talk of like nurture versus nature. And I think like Superman is a really big example of
nurture.
Of nurture, what nurture and goodness can do for you. And I think best thing he can bring to the world, it's like that kindness and the fact that he could really become like the god and make everyone worship him, but he chooses not to do that because he was taught by his parents what's good and what's bad. I think that was
Retweet.
to what he said.
I love that. That's fantastic. I gotta say thank you so much for the time. Congrats again on the film. Looking forward to seeing it again, actually. So
Same here. Same.
All right. Take care. All the best.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Hey, buddy. Eyes up here.